god, oh my god, oh my god. You never knew what you had until you get it so sad. Yeah, I'd watch it. Damn, I'm good. Yo, they ain't fucking. I fucking give them a show. I like, pitch them the idea, and everyone's right behind it. They're like, why the fuck aren't you in television? I'm like, bro, everything I do is like this. It's always next level. It's so good that it's like a secret. I can't even tell you about it. I have to sign off a fucking non disclosure. I'm so sorry. It's too good for you. It's up here, you're down here. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to tell you. Like, my fucking the shows that I have that I want are gonna be like fucking earth shattering, these shows, because they're so interesting and they're things that people think about but never actually have had the experience to observe. And so it's one of those things, like there's so many elements that I just want to just grab them all. I just want to compress it into this nice little fucking thing, and then I just want to give it to you like a Netflix fucking original. Take it. Take it. And I want to swear, but I didn't. I didn't. All right. So now I need to find my password, which is like this. So I go like this. Boom. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Doing what you could do. Never knew it was so true. Oh, that was bad. Oh, this isn't it. Because I want to eat my soup. Wants to eat my soup, girl. And play my video games. And smoke my weeds. Alright, let's have a talk today about drug use. I don't have a lot of experience with drugs. I didn't even I didn't even touch drugs till I was like, I want to say 22. 22 was the first time I smoked weed. I smoked it with my cousin Lauren and her boyfriend Mike. And that was when everything kind of went off, like, like kind of took off in terms of like finding out what like I like. And I really enjoy all natural products. Comes from God, grows on the ground, pick it, grind it, smoke it. Like really simple stuff like God once upon a time fucking decided, oh, I want to give you something to really help you enjoy your life and to make things a lot funner for everyone. God then, dropped a seed much like that of the mustard. Except this seed was much different than the mustard seed, because this seed brings about peace, joy, and happiness and understanding. And it helps so many people. So it's one of those things, right? Like, I am not a big pharmaceutical person. I'm not about like man made stuff, like chemicals, like, oh, nuclear waste. Like, I'm just not about it. I really am not about us creating more problems than good, right? Like, I know everything's a trade. I know. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm one of those people that's like, oh, I was in this fucking forest and I found this magical thing. And this magical thing, I put in a pipe and I smoke it and now everything's great. Like, you know, life doesn't need to be harder than we've already made it. We can make things easy for everybody, like doesn't hurt you. You can't smoke it till you die. Like you can't die off of it. You can't OD. Like you can't hurt anyone with it. Like it's one of those easy things. It's like you just smoke a little bit and then you just move on with your life. Like But I'm noticing a common theme with everyone around me too. Like this is a universal thing. Is like you don't want to move on. You don't want to grow. You don't want to get to the next level. You just want to stay exactly the same. Okay? I get it. I get it. I'm watching it. I'm hearing it. I'm listening to it. You want it to be exactly the same. Well, guess what? We live in reality and everything's consistently changing. So, good news, everything's going to change. And bad news, and really bad news for some of you, everything's going to fucking change. So I'm one of those like positive like thinkers where it's like I'm always trying to think of things in like a good way. And so for me, things changing is a good thing, you know, like you know, things changing means that people are growing, which means that people are trying new things, which means that people are like, you know, growing. And that's what I like is growth. All right, so the weed of today is Pineapple Express. I know you're like you've been smoking this shit for a long time. So I've been smoking Pineapple Express, and I have this other one called Superflower. Superflower is really good too, and those are what I've been smoking recently. I found this other one. I think it's called Pure Sun Farms. So Pure Sun Farms was really good. Mind you, it was really old, and when I smoked it, like my throat hurt, and my throat still hurts from smoking that weed. Mind you, it's like over a year old, and I just found it, and I was like, let's get rid of it. But yeah, be careful when you smoke old weed. It's just not the same, you know? Like, you think it's gonna be the same, yeah, it's not. So I didn't even pick anything. Oh, this bitch. You know what? One time I was working at this place called B&R Custom Machining, and there was this married guy. I always have the consistent fucking married guy. Like this. Okay, so I'm gonna describe somebody, and everyone, and it's gonna be so ridiculous onto how many people are exactly like this person. So I'm working with this married guy. Except every fucking detail of his life that he tells me is like my life. Like I'm like, oh, what's your name? He's like, oh, my name's Jonathan. I'm like, oh, that's my name. He's like, oh, no, it's not. Okay, so we go on. Oh, you know, I have pulmonary cytosis. My left aorta has been compromised, and you know, I have this problem. I'm like, that's a really specific problem for you to be fucking born with. Like, you know, you really, like, you can't tell somebody their fucking history like it's your fucking history and then treat them like they're crazy because you're telling them their life. Like, I have a medical, I have a pulmonary cytosis, there's a problem with my left ventricle, like, a long time ago, like, you know what I mean? And, like, yo, the people at this job were the cruelest people I've ever had to work with in my life. Mind you, they had the best machines ever. Like, every kind of lathe, every kind of mill, wire EDM cutter, probably 3D printers. Like, it was huge. There was space to grow. I really, really liked it. But the people were so cruel and mean and cold-hearted. Like, the only person that I really, like, got along with was, like, the Asian girl who plays Nami. Like, she was the coolest person at that job. Like, literally the coolest. All the other ones are, like, trying to hit on me, and they're, like, they're hitting on me, and then they're like, oh, no, I'm straight. And it's like, okay, well then, why don't you go be straight and leave me alone? Like, I just want to do my job, right? Like, I don't want to be your wife. I don't want to fuck your friends. I don't want to fuck your kids. I don't want to fuck your wife. I don't want to fuck your family. I don't want to fuck you. So fuck off. You know, like, that's what I want. Like, for some of the people that I work with, it's like, yo, this doesn't need to be complicated. It does not need to be complicated. It's like, you can go do you now. You can go do you, girl. I ain't stopping you, girl. You can go do you. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. That worked out pretty good. Yeah, like in my interview at B&R Custom Machining, they literally were calling me fucking crazy in my interview. And I was like, I don't understand why you would invite someone to an interview and then fucking make fun of them and call them names and stuff in the interview. Like, do you know what professionalism is? And it's like really sad how little of professionalism they had, because it was like, yo, I just want to work in your building and I just want to learn and I just want to grow and I just want to learn the programming, the machining, the tooling, like strategies, maybe some quality assurance, like. Oh, you want to know who else was, like, so good there, but everyone made so much fun of as soon as he left the room? Glenn. Oh my gosh, Glenn was, like, the biggest resource there. Like, he taught me so much stuff, and I was only there for, like, a week. Like, it was so ridiculous. It's like, bro, I just want an opportunity to work. And so what ended up happening is I got really sick. I was so sick, and my face was so white. And I was, like, puking in the morning, and then I was like, I have to go to work. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm like, I can't call in. I have to go. I go to work. I fill out all the sheets. I'm sitting there, and I'm sweating, and my nose is running. And I feel like death. And this is also when COVID just started. And I remember on the news, too, they were like, a woman's getting charged for aggravated assault because she was coughing, and someone said that she was purposely coughing on them, so then we arrested her. And so then there was another fucking piece on the radio too, where the guy's like, oh, you know, someone was coughing, and that's pretty much like they were trying to murder me because they know that it's like a death sentence. And so, like, I'm pretty sure someone got charged for what is that one called? Like, trying to kill someone sort of thing. Like, I can't remember what the charge is. And it was, like, just so insane. And I remember I was sitting there, and I was, like, just fucking, like, sweating. And I was, like, hot and cold and shaking a little bit. And I'm like, fuck, I need to go home. I feel so sick. And then my shift starts, and everyone's coming in. And I'm like, you know what? What if I just go home and I call them right now, and I say, I think I'm sick? Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen, right? Like, I got COVID. Like, I'm sick. So I get home, I puke up my guts, I jump in my bed and I fall asleep, and the next day I'm fired. Like, see you later, you can't just you can't just show up and call in sick. Like, sorry, that doesn't make sense. You're fired. We don't need any excuse. You can just be fired now. Bye. And it was so frustrating to me because it's like, yo, I'm like really qualified for the job and I really want to be here and all I want to do is this job and like I don't even really want to go home. Like, can you just like figure out a way for, you know? And they were just like, no, you're done. You're done. We give up on you. Bye. And you want to know what? Like, when you have everything and all you just needed to do was give someone a chance, it really says a lot more about you than it does about me. Like, you have to understand too, like, I had everything you needed to, like, you know, make you a lot of money. And I also too, it's like, I'm not hanging out with friends. I'm not going out drinking. I'm not having, like, you know, any relationship. Like, I'm trying to eliminate everything and try to making everything about work. Like, I even come home and I'm trying to work again. Like, I'm just literally trying to make money and I'm trying to learn and grow. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing else. There's no real drugs. There's no real fucking alcoholism. There's no abuse. There's no nothing in my life. There's just me wanting to grow in mechanical engineering. That is it. Okay? That is all I really, really, really wanted. And all the people at fucking B&R Custom Machining fucking want is to ruin your life. And every question is just about that. Oh, tell us more so that we can write this up and then we can fucking give it to you. You know what I mean? Like, all kinds of trouble. And it was just like, yo, I just want to learn. I just want to grow. Like, what is your problem? Like, why do you hate me? Like, I don't know why you hate me so much. Like, you don't even know me, and you already hate me, and you haven't even talked to me. It's so bizarre to me. Like, how can you hate someone so much without even giving them a chance? Like that's so bizarro to me. But, like, you want to know what? That's, like, everybody in Ontario. Like, except for the job that I'm at now. Like, thank God someone, you know, who was older, like, you know, was actually paying attention. Because, like, fuck, man, like, if it wasn't for this older guy, I probably would not be in work right now. Like, I literally had to wait. And, like, because of this old person, it's, like, it's really skewing all of my data sets. Like, going forward, it's, like, who do I trust? Elders. Who do I want to hang out with? Elders. What do I want to go do? Elders. Like, everything is about elderly people now. Like, my whole demographic just got cut. Like, everybody just got cut. And it's like, literally, I have to invest everything into, like, these older people that are probably going to pass away within, like, 10 to 15 years, you know? And it sucks because there's people my own age that it's like, I really wish that I could give you the attention that you deserve. I really wish I could give you the place in my life that you deserve. But unfortunately, after the last 7 or 8 years of bullshit I had to go through, it's really challenging for me to fucking even fathom giving you a moment of my time after what you put me through. You know, like, it's like, bro, I just want to be with people that, you know, are nice and kind and sweet and, you know, have been through some stuff so they know how to, like, save people from going through some stuff. And, yeah, like, that's about it. Like,
to serve the greater good.
So yeah, I feel super blessed that I've met some of those old fellows. And even some of the older ladies, like, you know, old people have, like, so much going, and, like, you know, they're super, super kind. Like, beyond, above and beyond, you know, what you're expecting. Like, show for the older people in the world. Like, I'm gonna give you a round of applause. Wow. If you are older, damn, you are my people. Anyway. Yeah, B&R Custom Machining is, like, the only people that I really liked was, like, Wanda. Like, yo, she, like, is a receptionist, and she was the best receptionist I ever had. Literally the best receptionist. Gain an ace and binary airdrop. Your champion is equipped with 2. Okay, so this is like a mix of super flour and pineapple and chocolate. So I'm just mixing it. Even though they are pretty mixed. Like, swirling it up. It smells so good. I know some of you guys out there that like weed just love smelling it, and you know, cooking with it and rolling dubs and stuff. You are my people. It's like, what happened to her? What the fuck? You know, sometimes I'm like, you know, feeling bad because of what happened. Like, you know, I was working on this machine, it didn't work out, whatever the case may be, like, but you know what, everything happens for a reason, and you know what, that is probably why I'm in the situation that I'm in right now, and you know, everything is about to take off in all the best areas. So I really don't have too much to worry about. And I know that's probably not the general consensus of the world right now. So I actually feel pretty blessed. That was close. That was real close. It's like, go and look. He's like right here in the next fucking shuffle. Oh yeah, so then I had this one guy named Blair. And Blair always had these random like hairs that would just be so long. And just like one that just goes like out like that. And you're like, why the fuck do you have like one hair? And you're just staring at it some of the time when he's talking and you're like, what the fuck? Like, oh, he takes me to a wonky ass table. And he's like asking me to do these like, you know, precision measurements off of like a DMF, like off this like wonky table. And then he's like, no, produce a flatness test, please do a flatness test. I'm doing the flatness test and I'm like, this thing's all warped. I'm like, are you sure this is right? Like, and he's like, no, that's the test. I'm like, okay, then why the fuck do we have a quality assurance room? Like, why do we have a quality assurance room if you're using this wonky ass table out here that I see everyone fucking sawing on and fucking drilling on and fucking banging shit on? Like, why do you have a table like that then? Like, explain. And it's like, yo, they literally just wasted fucking so much of my time. And you want to know what? All I really wanted to do was hang out with the people that knew what they were doing, and I just wanted to learn and grow. And you know what? He was from, like, there was this one guy, I think his name was Alex, and he was up from, like, Thunder Bay or something. And he was just like, wow, you're really interested in stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm really interested. Like, I want to learn everything I can. And he's like, yo, I'll teach you everything. I'll teach you everything you need to know. And it's like, well, not anymore. After all these fucking losers ruined every fucking thing. But whatever. 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 No one cares. It's great. It's not where that needed to go. Okay, well, there's not much we can do. I could have given this one, but something's wrong with my mouse here. For whatever reason, like, I click down, but it doesn't actually, like, it, like, lets loose halfway through. It's so weird. Like, I'll be clicking, holding something, and it just, like, drops it randomly. Like, it doesn't actually make contact or something. Maybe it's because I've been clicking so much. Oh yeah, so then Blair's like, there's 6 sheets. I'm doing 6 sheets, and I have to do 6 measurements on 6 sheets. And I have 8 hours to do this. And he's like, don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Are you rushing? I'm like, bro, there's only 6 plates. Like, what, do you want me to do this all day? He's like, yes. I'm like, 6 plates all day. That's it. Like, what's wrong with you? It's like, why are you hiring someone for fucking if you don't have any work? Like, I don't get it. Like, I just want to fucking work. Like, that's it. Everyone's asking me to do all these extra things. It's like, bro, why can't you just do the fucking extra thing for me? Like, let me fucking work. Let me do what I did in school for you for a wage to get me further on in my life. You know, like, they're like, no, we need to be fucked up. Every aspect of the worst possible in the workplace. Critically analyze you and the effectiveness of the work we hire here. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. It's like, welcome to Society. Alright, we're gonna do this. My throat already hurts, but I'm gonna go for it. Boo! Yeah, I'm not doing well this round. Bugger.
serve the greater good.
Let's make this fun. I'll deal with it.
Yeah. That was the one I wanted.
Kneel before the light. bend. Kneel before the light. The wicked shall fall.
A beacon in battle! The light of Demacia!
I will not bend.
Burn away the shadows!
Heads will roll. Heads will roll.
I will not bend.
Heads will roll.
I will not bend.
Embrace the chaos.
A beacon in battle. Burn away the shadows. You're in bite range.
Oh, you just want more.
Heads will roll.
Kneel before the light.
I don't know what move that was with Cho'Gath. That was weird. I don't know, did they revamp him or something?
You're in bite range.
There we go.
Embrace the chaos.
The wicked shall fall. shall fall.
Like, I love all dick. I love all shapes of I am not in any way dismissive unless, you know, there's certain things like I don't know, being like related to people, but other than that, I'm usually not dismissive. Like, you have to understand, I'm very fair. I'm very fair. Like, who's this bitch?
trained for this.
Let's dance. Let's throw down.
Grab for my fucking thing. Wow, that's sweet.
Die with your lords.
I am a robot. Hear me roar.
Ooh.
All right, let's go.
Let's get to work. Burn away the shadows!
I've trained for this.
Nice try, guys. Nice try. We got further this round. When I say we, I mean like all of us who are watching right now, streaming. one. She's the best cat.
Go big or go home.
Oh wow. What do you know? No napkin. It's like, come on, people. What is this? It's like everybody just wants to chintz you. Like they're always just fucking trying to like, you know, cut corners everywhere. When I was working in fast food, every bag had to have napkins, cutlery, crackers, like. Now, today's day and age, everything is fucking price to the max, fucking quality to the fucking ground. You wanna know what? Don't expect like to be in business. Like you're a fucking quality. Like, damn. Like if I pay for it, I wanna make sure that I'm getting what I'm paying for. You know? Like, I know that the world's a really tough place, and I know that it goes on both ends, and I know it's really unfair, and
For the greater good.
you know, this cat has got me so many wins. You know, it's just me and this guy, and I don't think I'm gonna win.
I know the way.